My dear students, I hope you are well and healthy. We are living in a very difficult time of corona infection. We have got certain guidelines regarding lockdown. We must follow them in order to ensure that we do not get this infection. Stay home, stay safe and healthy. Now, today I am going to tell you something about the second lesson, that is a fellow traveler, written by A.G. Gardner. A.G. Gardner is one of the best personal essayists. This lesson, a fellow traveler, is a fine specimen of a personal essay. In this essay, A.G. Gardner gives us an account of his experience with a mosquito when he was traveling all alone in the compartment of a train. He started his journey from London to a Midland town. It was a very slow moving train. It stopped at every railway station, and when the train started from London, there were considerable or many passengers in the compartment in which the writer was traveling. But as the train stopped at the wayside railway stations, the passengers got down in ones and twos, and by the time the train had left London behind, the writer thought that he was alone. But no, he was not alone. Actually, at this point of time, he did not know that there was someone else in the same compartment with him. But now, in the next paragraph, the writer tells us about those activities which a passenger can enjoy himself when he is the only one in the compartment. He can do anything he likes. He can dance, he can talk to himself, he can sing a song, he can enter into an argument with an imaginary person, and in this way he can enjoy a sense of victory by defeating that imaginary adversary. In this way, he can do almost anything that he likes to do. But the writer did not do any of these things. Actually, what he did was very normal, very ordinary. He had been reading a newspaper. Now, when he found that he was the only passenger in the compartment, he stood up, looked out of the window, walked across the compartment, and lit a cigarette, returned to his seat, and sat down again and started reading the newspaper again. It was now that the mosquito, or that his another fellow passenger, fellow traveler, came and sat on his nose. The writer flicked it off. The mosquito took a round of the compartment, returned, and came again and sat on the back of his hand, and this time again the writer flew it off or flicked it off. The mosquito took another round of the compartment, returned again, and now the mosquito returned to the writer and had a look at his neck. Now the writer got angry with the mosquito and he tried to kill it. He adopted all kinds of techniques to kill it, but he could not kill it. He ran after the mosquito with a newspaper. He attacked the mosquito with his hand. He jumped on the seat to kill it while the mosquito flew round the lamp. He adopted cat-like tactics to kill the mosquito, but he failed in all his attempts to do so. Having failed in his attempt to kill the mosquito, the writer felt very insulted. He felt that he had lost his dignity and self-respect. So now he was faced with the problem of recovering or restoring his lost self-respect or dignity. So now it occurred to him that the best way to recover his lost dignity was to forgive the mosquito. So now he said that he would not kill the mosquito. He felt his heart warming towards the mosquito and forgave it. In this way, his attitude towards the mosquito underwent a change from that of annoyance and anger to that of forgiveness and generosity. Now he began to see an intelligence and a personality in the mosquito, and he realized that everybody has a right to live or to travel in the compartment. The mosquito also had an equal right to travel in the same compartment with him. And in this way, the writer gives us a very serious message through this lesson, through this essay, that everyone is traveling in a train, and whenever his destination arrives or his journey is over, he gets down from the train and goes away. That is, everybody comes into the world for a certain period of time, lives in this world for that allotted period of time, and when that time is over, or when that journey of his life is over, he goes out of this world to some dark or unknown place. So, in brief, this is what this lesson is about.